Okay, here we go, Holy Ones. Yes, Machiwa. Welcome to this transmission as we talk about Starseeds tonight, the Galactic Alliance. Actually, it's the people say Galactic Council, I will say Guardian Alliance. And so this is part of who you are as a team, as Team Indigo, Team Angelic Human, Team Guardian Alliance. I welcome all of you to this transmission of energy, of consciousness, of spirit. This is our time together, a community of Starseeds, of Guardian Alliance. Okay? It doesn't mean we're masters. It doesn't mean we're perfect. Realize on Earth there's a lot of distortions in the planet that we're on. If the planet has distortions, we're going to have distortions. All things are going to have some percentage, great or small, of those distortions. And so, but we strive high, we aim high towards our greatest potential, our greatest selves. And so that is always, part of our lifestyle. It's not something you just realize in a moment. This is something you progress, and we are progressing. Many of us are on that path and developing ourselves, becoming better versions of ourselves, awakening. So if there's a whole bunch of these starseeds awakening, then the planet awakens. It helps to assist in the awakening of Earth and the human race. So I welcome all of you as we talk about this tonight and talk about some of the guardian races that are involved and something called the Guardian Angelic Nations, the Interdimensional Association of Free Worlds, and some of the multi-terrestrial guardians. And there are councils, okay, but not some of the councils like the Anunnaki councils or some New Age councils. There's specific Stargate councils, and we'll be looking at that on screen from the Guardian teachings itself. So this is something that this work is based on. And a lot of us resonate with that information. And not everybody does. So that's why at the beginning I like to say, hey, much respect to all 33. Someone put that in chat. 33 people online. Whatever your belief is, you can disagree even with what we're saying. Just please be respectful. That's why we have moderators, in case people want to troll and not be nice and kind, right? So we're just trying to keep our community safe. So that's why we'll have moderators. So let me say hi to some of our homies coming on in. Machiwa. UTD in the house. Welcome, Star Brothers, Star Sisters, coming on in. Some of the initials, I don't know if you're male or female, right? Melvin Sanford, welcome. Greetings to you, too. We got Spiritual Ascent in the house. All right. We got Plaz Flame. Welcome to you, Holy One. We also got Esoteric Eric, 88. We have Sarah Holder, a regular here. Welcome, Sarah. Good to see you, Holy One. My sister, star sister. Connor Seitz Bowen. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that, as always. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to see you again. M. Loritz 06, Holy Ones. Sarah Holder. Hello, all. My brother, Indigo Wizard, in the house. He's one of our moderators. Thank you, brother, for being here, man. What's up? How's your journey doing? We got Hillary. Hello to you, Holy One. Criminal Activity. Hello. Long time no see. Have missed you, teacher. Thank you so much, Criminal. Thank you for coming back. There's a reason why you're here again. Thank you so much. Sarah Holder. Yes. 33. You said it. Stephen Oswald. Machiwa, Holy Ones. One Truth Music Gaming. Guardians Unite. Yes, that's what it's about. A team effort, not about one person, right? So let me get this started here. Looks like I got one left, one charcoal left. And so every day I'm messing with the green screen, and it looks like my candle disappeared. So let me put it down here. Machiwa. That's something I'm working on, man. My green screen issues, the lighting issues, something. Combination thereof. So this is our little grill, and we put resins on top of it. Incense resins. Machiwa. Welcome all of you. Satan in the house says we're not fooling him. We're not trying to fool you, Satan. Excellent choice of usernames if you want, right? So, yeah, so. And Satan is not fooling anybody awakened. How's that? Machiwa. Put some amber in the house. Always want that in my space. A little piece of amber here. There we go. So now we got it christened. You can use sage. That's just as good. So we got some resins in a heat-proof dish. Okay. I don't know if you guys, any of you, maybe some of you who were here last week on Saturday, did you guys see the candle melt and melt on my book? What's up? It's still okay. It's just the cover and a few pages. But wow. Yes, candles can like create a crevice and then it will start dripping like crazy. That's what happened, and I can't always look at that. And plus, it happens slowly. Over an hour probably. 55 homies in the house. Someone put that in chat. We're racking it up already. Machiwa. So, thank you guys for joining this transmission tonight. We come together, and it's strong. The force is strong in this one, young Jedis. Te ame, Christos, and all my family. I love you too, sister. Glad to have you, Celestial. Dragon Tiamat 1111. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the house. Robin Kirk, Holy Ones. Welcome, Robin. Thank you for being here. Merca Baby. That's a cool name. Gina Sutton, Spiritual, Zuzi Kingdom. All right, yeah, we're getting on those master numbers there. I'm doing good, Robin. Thank you for asking. Yeah, we do have a membership area. So I'm so happy when we can come together like this, you guys, because many of you are Starseeds. Many of you resonate with that identity. You don't feel like you're from this planet. Like you feel strongly deep inside that you're from somewhere else. That you feel different. We're not trying to say we feel like we're better. Okay? And I just want to say, you guys, lovingly, from a space of love, there is no such thing as chosen ones. We're all chosen. We're all God. Because in this teachings, the innerchristos law of one teachings, we talk about the sacred universal law of one. It's at one-ment, not atonement, like you find in religion. Okay, so it's not about shame, repenting, and atoning. It's about awakening and going inside into your inner God spark, your inner Christos, inner Christ. And so this is a different path than one of a guilty sinner. Okay, someone who's subservient and in blind worship, giving their energy to vampires. So this is about empowerment, not disempowerment. Okay, and that's not, once again, about ego. Because some spiritual people, when they get some enlightenment, they think they're better than others and they act like it and they treat you that way. If you run into those kind of people, dismiss, let them go, transmute, put boundaries, because those are vampires. Let them be all arrogant and prideful in their own space, but not in your space. Okay, that's why you put boundaries in your space against those who are trying to vampire, who are trying to be prideful, judgmental. Okay, so this is about all are equal. It's called the path of order versus the path of chaos. So in the path of order, we're going along divine right order, because there is divine right order and there's that which is not divine right order. So that is classified as a distortion of the divine right order. So God, creator, is perfect, has no distortion. There's only one God, creator. But you have a bunch of religions claiming a group of gods or some other god. But there's only one. So obviously there is some inaccuracies or distortions in those claiming to be multiple gods. So the definition of God is extremely distorted. And so what is God? What is God? Well, it's a matter of opinion. Actually, it's not. There is God, and then there's a bunch of opinions. So there is only one definition of creator God, and that being is not polarized like we are experiencing on here, because creator God is omnipresent, is everywhere. So it's not limited to the 15-dimensional time matrix, what the Guardians call the hologram of matter. So creator God is beyond that, right? So we talk about the ascended master levels and beyond, the other higher God worlds. And this is just a piece of those God worlds, a creation within God's creations. And so it is something that creator projected itself into the it created this. It's an energy structure. The 15-dimensional time matrix is an energy structure of consciousness, of God's consciousness. So it starts off as non-dimensionalized, non-polarized, non-distorted. Well, it's dimensionalized in here, but it's at different levels of dimensionalization. It starts off, though, with the downstep of Creator God. So Creator God goes to a lower frequency. This is Creator God originally, and if it steps down, it slows down to a different frequency bandwidth. This is science. A waveform can be measured. Light can be measured, because every color is a wavelength, okay? And so purple does one wavelength, red will do another one, and so light is part of this time matrix. And so there's primal sound fields, but we exist within that, but also within the primal light fields down here. And so, but just realize that the primal consciousness is sound. You know that there's an old saying, in the beginning was the word, the sound of God. So sound became before light. Light is primordial. Sound is primordial to light. So we show the 15-dimensional time matrix, and I'll be showing it tonight, and we'll put that context in front of you so you can see it visually, understand it. And so, but this is about Starseeds and our journey of awakening and then assisting the planet. We're meant to awaken. There's 33 likes, by the way, if you guys look right now. Another master number. That is the second time, right? No, we had 55. Now we have 33. There was another number. I thought 33 was twice. So we're on this journey of, first of all, awakening, and then you become a trailblazer. We just go right through it, baby. We're way showers. We show the way. Doesn't make you chosen one. It doesn't make you better. That's, people just can't get understand. All are God. All are equal. Just can't understand that concept. For some people, it's very difficult to understand, to believe. Yes, there is chosen ones. I'm a chosen one. You guys, let's break it down. If all are God, all are equal. There is no chosen ones when all are equal in God. There's not one part of God that is chosen over another part of God. You see your distortion? There is no such thing as chosen ones. This is a concept coming out of the fallen angelic network. Specifically, the Jehovian Anunnaki. It is the term you will hear here, and right here in the Voyager's material. This 600-page book. This is part 2. There's a part 1. There's angelic realities. And there's hundreds of 9-hour-plus workshops. Like every single workshop is around 9 hours or more. Okay, some are short, some are longer. Like the Cathara is 21 hours long, the advanced Cathara. So, let me check out some of the someone's tagging me. Indigo, what charcoal do I use? Oh, it's called Three Kings. Let me see if I can get that up. Let me make sure it says Three Kings charcoal. Yeah, Three Kings charcoal. Voila. And they sell them by the box. And in the box you'll get rolls. And one roll is 10 of charcoals. So you get a box of rolls. I think there's like 10 rolls in one box. So I get like freaking like 5-6 boxes until I get low and buy 5-6 more boxes. I buy incense by the pound. You know, there's no reason to get, I'm going to be using it year long. There's no reason to get ounces of when I need more than ounces. Yeah, it's Three Kings charcoal. It's a red box, so you know you got the right one. So, there we go. Are you burning resins, brother? Indigo? You live outside, right? So that would be awesome. I mean, I did that in my tent. You know, I was doing it on my lives when I was living out in homeless outside in nature. And it was outside of Vegas. Thank you, Robin Kirk. Greetings. Anna's from Chicago. Welcome, Chicago. The short video you just dropped, Clockwork Orange, that movie was creepy way back when that... Yeah, so that was just one clip. The rest, that was Clockwork Orange. The rest of it was different narcissists. Like Dexter is a hardcore narcissist, right? Like the guy in American... who's the guy that played Batman? And he played this Americans. It's a classic. I forgot the second part of the title, but he's these people are hardcore psychopaths and narcissists. So some of the clips I use already in my files. So yeah, Clockwork Orange was very bizarre, and so you know what kind of energies that is. You see what kind of twisted, dark thoughts and consciousness are in those type of themes and ideas. Why people like horror movies, I have no idea, but that's what you're bringing into your energy. When you watch horror, people murdering each other, people in fear, people screaming, people suffering, you're bringing that into your consciousness, into your body, holy ones. Machiwa. I love horror. Good for you. Divine words. Greetings, beautiful souls. Love, healing, and wholeness to all your beloved hosts. Thank you, divine words. Those are beautiful words. And like I said, this is a group thing, and this is our community, and we come together, and it's really powerful. And we do this twice a week, and so plus we have a members area. There's people daily in the members area. You guys can become a member as low as $5, or 10, or 20, or whatever you feel called to. Each level has more perks, but some people don't care about that. They just want to be supporting the work and being part of the group. So thank you, much respect. You said it, Giannis. No horror for me either. Lady Jade, wow, look at those energies. That's cool. I love the Pegasus. That's one of my main spirit guides. My main one, the main one. Yeah, it's all energy, you guys. Words are energy. Something in a certain color has meaning because it's energy. Symbols are energy. Okay, so everything is an energy. This book, 600-page book, you know how much energy is in this. So you be very mindful of your energies, of your thoughts, of how you treat others. Because some people think that, oh, nobody can hear my thoughts, so it's not wrong. I didn't do anything bad. It's just in my thoughts. It's not about guilt or sin, like in religion. It's about frequency. You ever heard of high vibe and low vibe? Someone who cusses all the time, that's low vibe. That's low frequency, low energy. So, doesn't matter if people can hear your thoughts or not. What you're thinking is very important because it is what you are representing. It is your code. It is your energy consciousness. So you be mindful of what you're thinking. And when we do what you call shadow work, where we're catching ourselves and correcting ourselves every time we have a negative thought, well, there you go. That's how you clean that up. That's how you also clean up cussing. Every time you say the F word, F this, F that, shit, damn, bitch, all these terrible words, you catch yourself and it simply say something loving after you said it. And then you start catching yourself faster, more often, and then you do it less and less. So that's what shadow work is about, is cleaning up negative energies within yourself. Okay? So, and we are vessels. Our body is a temple. We need to take care of our body too. So if we have a pure mind and a pure body, it's high vibe, baby. What's up? Well, I think people misunderstand the ego. What is the ego? We're not talking about egotistical. You could capitalize the letter E in ego because it's not the same as egotistical. Ego, as described by Ashiana and the Guardians, is something that is part of your present that happened in the past. Remember, the same concept as, let's say you have 5 strands. If you have 5 strands of DNA, that also means you have 4 strands in you, you have 3 strands in you, you have 2 strands and 1 strand. So if we're talking about the 5 strand, well, let's make it easier because we're on Earth, the 3D, right? Well, what was in your past is affecting your 3D life here. Okay, so, but it's simultaneous. What's happened in your past is not your past, is the now, but in another time vector. So those past lower frequencies are affecting your present frequencies. But your present self can transmute your lower self thoughts. As a matter of fact, your life right now is being positively influenced by your future's higher selves. They're not really future, they're in a different, faster time vector. In Cathara, that's called a scalar frequency. Some of these terms I don't memorize, but I know exactly what I'm trying to say. Let me pull it up. Yeah, I have a file called Cathara Terms, and I suggest you guys do the same. I mean, don't rely on Ascension Glossary. Have your own Ascension Glossary from your research notes. Standing scalar waves. That's not what I meant, though. I meant actually flash line sequences. So your slower, lower flash line sequences, you can transmute here in the present. It's kind of like when you go back to your, some people dwell in their past. You only want to go to your past to look at it and heal it and release it. And notice that you stop going back to that painful moment because you healed it. Healed. Sometimes they don't come over on the microphone. Healed. Okay, you want to heal your past thoughts. Nothing to do with egotistical. Ego, the Guardians call it miasms. M-I-A-S-M-S. Miasms. Okay, that's another word for... Oh, holy cow. I'm sorry, Indigo Brother. I'm confusing karma. I'm confusing karma with ego. Okay, that's my bad. That's because I've been publishing videos about all of those topics. Karma. So let's reboot that. Ego is your 3D self, not your past lives. That was karma. So let me fix that's karma, that's miasms. Let me refix myself. Some of you were going, huh? Ego is your present self, which is, what is the ego? It's the 3D self. Not something else like the 2D or the 4D. It's specifically the 3D personality that wants to control, you can say control, but be in charge from your 3D personality. And you're not seeing things from a multi-dimensional point of view. You don't see things from your multiple selves point of view. It's still not egotistical. Ego is the 3D self, not being egotistical. And someone who's working from their ego is only making decisions and making ideas and beliefs from the 3D ego. So most humans are automatically working from the ego. But think about that. The ego is the mental body. Okay? So people say kill the ego, but you can't kill the mental body. No, you can't kill your mental body. You can't take the 3D chakra, the third chakra, and throw it away. You can't get rid of your third chakra. You can close it up, but you would be in a hell of a lot of trouble. You'd be stuck in chakra 1, survival, and chakra 2, sex, if you got rid of your ego. It's a lower existence, a lower consciousness, a lower hologram experience. That's what plants, animals, and elementals work from. You're a step above. You're using reasoning mind. That's what the reasoning mind is. It's the ego personality that wants to now be in the driver's seat and not allow higher ideas to come into its fields. So that's what you recognize. Like I'm trying to answer Indigo Wizard. That's what you would recognize. Let me see. Oh, confidence. Yeah. Confidence is not related when we talk about the ego self. Confidence is simply conviction in your whatever you're talking about being confident in. You have conviction in that information. But the 3D ego is just being limited and not seeing anything beyond. You're not seeing into the spirit worlds. You're not thinking about your higher selves, your soul level, your oversoul, your avatar, and all that. So, and we don't want to be egotistical. That's a negative thing. I'm better than you, so you should listen to me, right? That's egotistical. That's ego too. That's ego, and it's egotistical, like more of an arrogance. And arrogance is a negative thing. So here's what you can see it as. When you start thinking you're better or thinking some negative judgment towards someone, there you go. There's a difference between that and confidence. You don't want to be egotistical. You're not trying to judge people or thinking you're better. That is, you guys, look at the 12 attitudes of mastery. Look at the 12 responsibilities of mastery. Okay, those are basically the qualities that we want to bring in. So, I mean, this is relevant to tonight as Starseeds, awakening. Let me just pull that up. And we're transparent, we'll show it on screen. When I show my PDF, it's all marked up with highlights, so don't mind that, but let me switch to that real quick with you guys. I'll search for attitudes, and it won't have confidence, but that's a positive thing. There we go. So let me just check my screen and yeah, it's showing up. This is a guideline. This isn't dogma. Remember, this is simply a guideline of how guardians act within the law of one. This is how you behave within unity consciousness, within Christ consciousness. We come from a space of love. We come from a space of grace and gratitude and reverent respect of all life, of the all oneness. We come from a space of responsibility. We behave within trust, accountability, impeccability, mindfulness, fearlessness, engaged detachment, and joy. Those are the attitudes of mastery. These are the responsibilities of mastery. Study the 12 responsibilities, make an affirmation meditation out of them, and try to make them your way of life. This was first introduced in the Dance for Life workshop, 2002, 22 years ago. Self-actualization, self-sovereignty, self-containment, self-discipline. These have a lot of information on it. Self-love, self-integrity, appreciation, a lot to be appreciated, right? Patience, kindness, conservation, cooperation, and sense, as in common sense versus uncommon sense, or no, and the uncommon sense. There we go. So just wanted to show that real quick. And so it's not dogma from religion. It's simply like the model that most guardians would be working from. So, and that's unique versus religion because we're coming from a space of no judgment. Okay, not dogma. So, Machiwa, holy ones. Okay, that was the last tag. Right? Yeah, but I can still look at the rest of the notes. I mean, the comments and stuff. But yeah. What's up, Jeff and Rene? Jad Rastaman. What's going on, holy ones? So yeah, this is a part of this awakening, spiritual ascension. So awakening happened, like let's say in the 1990s. It wasn't as much awakening as it is now. This is the Stargate opening cycle. And now it's in a closing cycle, but they're still open as they're closing. Because it will take decades for them all to close. But so we're experiencing while they're open still, even though it's in the closing state. So Stargate opening state is the gates are opened. Fourth is higher than our 3D down here. fifth is higher, sixth is higher, dimensional frequencies flowing in. And this is why it causes some changes, some shifting in humans, and even those who are not on a spiritual journey. They won't be experiencing spiritual, transformations, but they will be experiencing they'll be dealing with the lower versions of this Stargate opening cycle, Stargate closing cycle. And so this is a choice. This is discernment, because give it a couple seconds. It already started back. So yeah, it's happening within us, and that's why we go within. We go within and we find our identity, because a lot of people are asking, like me, or asking other people, what is their connection? What is their Starseed family? And so we always give the advice of to look within, because our teachings are based on the inner Christos, the inner God spark, to recognize the law, sacred law of one in everything. And then you realize that at the same time, we teach context in this Emerald Order teachings. Okay, we teach the macrocosm science of the 15-dimensional time matrix, and show how that is directly reflected in our body, microcosm of the macrocosm. And so this is something that we can see, that to find out who we are, what starseed I am, you go within. And within, you look towards the soul level of your identity. So you would start working on your heart chakra, your throat chakra, and your third eye chakra, right here. These are lower chakras of Earth. So when you want to evolve yourself and find out who you are, you look towards this level of yourself, which is called the soul level. It's also, the macrocosm would be density universe 2, okay, when you look at the macrocosm. And so within ourselves, you find yourself. You go inside to find yourself. You don't need a psychic to tell you. You don't need a birth chart or astrology to tell you. You don't need tarot cards to tell you. I got an itch, sorry. You go within. You don't need no middleman to yourself or to God. That's what religion says. That's a distortion. You are God. You're part of the consciousness of God. It's God projecting itself in different frequencies. Some of those are high, some of those are lower. And also God gave itself free will. So with free will, God, all of us, are making choices, whether they're might be a couple second delay. So that is a distortion that we can improve. Like we heal and transmute a lot of our distortions. We transmute the distortions in our DNA by using bioregenesis techniques. So that is something we learn in the Kathara part of these teachings. And other workshops too, like the Sliders information, the Dance for Life, the Dance for Love. Okay, there's a Dance for Joy workshops. So these assist you also in helping find who you are. And I just want to say, guys, don't get so stressed out if you don't know who you are. Okay? I've been on that journey for years. I'm still learning higher parts of myself. It's a progressive process. Remember, we have 2/3. That's a majority, 2/3. We have 2/3 of our consciousness being shut off. As soon as the soul essence, your soul, goes into the fetus, the baby, the body vehicle meant for you, just like that, most of your consciousness does not come into the body. Only, like they say, around 10% makes it. So I talked about the 2/3 of the planet's fields are shut off, but that's not accounting for the distortions also in the body. So it gets worse by the time the soul comes into the body. There's only 10% that makes it in. So what you see here, whether you think we're amazing or special or intelligent, whether you think that or not, well, that's only 10% of what we're capable of. Imagine how amazing our original prototype humans are that don't have 2/3, 90% actually shut off. Right? Imagine what kind of being you are. And if you think Tesla or Elon Musk or Einstein or some of these great intellectuals are great and way beyond everyone else, you guys, they still do not compare to angelic humans. Okay? So we have to see that context, that perspective. So that is what we want to work on. Bringing it in. And in these teachings, if you're a starseed in these teachings, you're learning how to bring in 12 dimensions of consciousness. That's your inner Christ. That's your 12th dimensional Christos level. And once again, this concept, if you have 12 strands, that means you have 1 through 11 within that, right? So you're trying to work on all 12 together. You're bringing in 12 levels while New Age is bringing in maybe 4 or 5. Because they just focus on the 5D. They don't really go beyond that. All the way up to the 12D. Why stop at 5D, right? Aim high. Bring in that level of yourself. I just want to, let you guys know, if it's hard to believe, I've experienced that myself. I've seen those levels of myself. And I could say 10 years ago, I never believed anything like that. And so, yeah, I'm just saying that Elon Musk does have a high IQ, okay? Nikola Tesla had a high IQ. And Leonardo da Vinci had a high IQ. I'm talking about great thinkers, great minds, whether it's positive polarity or negative polarity. They're genius or not. Whether they're genius or, So, Robin Kurtz passing, puff, puff. Yeah, I haven't got lit in a while, but I realized that I still like to work even after the live, so sometimes I don't want to get lit, but anyways, it looks like, let me see. I don't know if the connection lost 30 people, disconnection. I wonder why. It says excellent connection right now, so we're good for now. But yeah, you guys, so now when the New Age talks about councils, you realize they're talking about, you'll hear a lot of people talk about the Council of Nine. You guys, this is a fallen angelic council. A lot of the councils that New Age talks about are fallen angelic systems, because it is the fallen angelics who themselves who are promoting this. This is their propaganda. The Galactic Federation is the fallen angelic propaganda. They bring in teachings. Remember, they're the ones who use channeling. They utilize the New Age channeling movement to bring in their agendas. And so this is something that, these teachings will expose that. And let's look at that right now. We'll look at that right now. I just want to say, before we look at that, a lot of these councils are what we call Stargate Councils. You guys, how many times do I tell you, remind you how important Stargates are? When the Guardians make 12 different councils for each Stargate, it's pretty important. So when we look at the councils of 9, that's a Stargate council. They don't tell you that in New Age. These are councils of higher beings, supposedly, that are trying to guide humanity. BS. We are the guardians at a lower version here. So let me get a drink here. And so what we're going to do is just open up Voyagers 1 on the screen and Voyagers 2, because I think it could be starting talking about councils in Voyagers 1, because that's when they start talking about the Guardians. So let's do that. I'll show you the screen. And remember, you guys, I'll have Celine or Indigo give you the link to this. Everyone can get this for free. If you want to support Ashiana's work, you could go to her website and pay $17.77. That's a very weird number, right? From The Guardian. You know, we work with 3s and 9s and 12s. Why is Guardian putting $17.77? Makes you think, right? So if you want to support Ashiana's work, you can go and pay $17.77. Otherwise, we got the links for free, because it's out there for free already on other sites and places. So, all right. So, are we there? Yeah, we're there. But let's go to Voyagers 1 and go to, let's see. I will tell you, I'm not even as high level as Ashiana, but I already know that there's certain numbers you resonate with and certain numbers you don't resonate with. Machiwa. Council. Oh, the Master Council. So there's something called the Density 5, and if we look at the, let me pull that up. Let's pull that up, the diagram. Oh, you didn't open it. That's nice. Okay, now it's open. So let's look at that. So density 5, if we want to know where these beings exist, while we're here, this is called density 1. Earth is in density 1. So density 5 is way up. It's way up here. So, wow. Dimensions 13, 14, and 15. Okay? So let's go back to that. Density 5 Council. I didn't mean to do that. This is what the Density 5 Council is, you guys. It's called an Ayani. And those are Yanis, Ascended Masters, but down here they're called Ayani. And so you can say that's what Indigo Children are too, Ayani. Beings coming from Density 5 and the Ascended Master levels. So that's obviously beyond anything above 11th dimension. There is no distortion. There's no polarity. So this is a council that has no distortion and never will go distorted. And so let me go to the next one. Signet Council. So once again, the word signet is related to stargates. It is related to stars, stargates. GA stands for Guardian Alliance. We're nothing about the Galactic Federation, homie. That's the New Age. That's the distortion of the New Age. We're about the Guardian Alliance Stargate Council 6. And I was using search, and this brought us to this. The Ayani Grail line, that's the Holy Grail line, genetic lineage, the same lineage that Jesus came out of, the same lineage that Ashiana came out of. A lot of you indigos are coming out of. So we also know that we're coming through SG6. And there's another confirmation right here. Sirius B. So this Stargate Council is on planet Sirius B, or the star system. And so let me go down. So this is actually a very big deal. And we actually come to Earth through SG6 because of the other gates like SG4 and the solar gates are taking over, some of them. So let's go down. Council of Nicaea. That's not what we're talking about. Council of Azerline. Okay? CDT plates, that's the holographic disc records, were manufactured by the Taran priests of and Maharaji Syrian Blue Holy Grail line. Indigo children are coming out of the Holy Grail line, okay, which is connected to these blue humans from Sirius. They literally have very blue skin, man. And so, and it is these beings who have the Council of Azerline. So Jeshua, Indigo children, are part of the Council of Azerline. Whether you remember or not, part of your higher selves will remember Azerline. OMG. As soon as I saw this word, I realized, because I know I'm Azerite, I've seen it in lucid color. So that is another indication of, being part of the Council of Azerline, collectively called the Azerite or Ayani races. So Azerites and Ayanis are part of the Council of Azerline. So this is one of the things I'll put on my future changes of my time matrix diagram. I'll add these councils on there. I've always wanted to, I just never got around to it. So anyways, let's go down the councils. There's that Council of Azerline again. Council of Azerline, Council 6 of Azerline. That's Council 6. When you hear about Council 6, that's the Indigo Council, hot homies. What's up? Let's keep going. Let's go past the Council of Azerline. Council of Nicaea, no thank you. There we go. Melchizedek Cloister, Emerald Order Council. What? Oh, wait. This page is separate. Oh, Giannis. That's part of the Giannis information. Okay, let me keep going down. Because there's 64 results. I just got to go to the right results. That's all. There's that Density 5 Council. So now we know today, we learned something new. There's a Master Council. That's the Ascended Masters in the Ayani. And then there's a Council of 6 from Sirius B. So we know 2 councils so far from the Guardian teachings. There's that Master Council again. The Master Council 5. Administrative Council. Ayani Elder Council. It could be called an Elder Council. Lyran High Council. There we go. Okay, now we're getting to the Signet Council, Stargate Councils. So, Lyran High Council, which has to do with the Stargate Councils 10, 11, and 12. Those are the Lyran High Council. Councils 10, Councils 9, and Council 10. And it's correct. The correct way is to say Stargate Council or GA, which is Guardian Alliance Signet Council. So I prefer to use Stargate instead of Signet. It makes more sense to people. It doesn't confuse you. But they both mean the same thing. Guardian Alliance Stargate Councils 10, 11, and 12. Those are nicknamed the Lyran High Council races. Okay, that's once again, when I go back to the diagram, 10, 11, and 12, that's now, see, this was the Density 5 Council. Now we're talking about the Lyran High Council. So this is the Lyran High Council, you guys, 10, 11, and 12. And when you're up there, your higher identity up there, and you're a guardian, well, you're going to be part of that. You're part of the, what you call the Interdimensional Association of Free Worlds, IAFW, and part of the Guardian Alliance, but these are higher than the Guardian Alliance. Guardian Alliance is mostly down here, these areas. So High Council, Lyran High Council up here, no, that's the Council 5, Master Council, and this is the Lyran High Council. Okay, so I'm just trying to give context as we go. Let me look at chat real quick. Yeah, okay. So back to the PDF. I clicked on PDF, but I don't see it change. Oh my gosh, it's so frustrating when this happens. So I got to push refresh. And maybe it worked for you guys, but for me, I don't see it switching over. So let me push refresh. All right, so it's loading. It looks like I'm not on the PDF. I'm trying to get to the PDF. What's up? PDF. Show me the PDF. I see it now, but I want to see it on the live. Thank you for your patience. Holy Wands. What's going on? Vato Locos of Light. 88 homies in the house. Now it's showing. Okay, now it's showing. Okay, so Galactic Council, or Council 12 is the Council of Armentana. So Guardian Alliance, Stargate Council 12 has to do with Armentana, which is in Lyra, Emerald Order, Elohais, and Uhazi. It's about, see, there's something confusing when you read this book. They have all these things added to something and it looks very confusing. I'm so used to this information that I know they're talking about Anuhazi, the feline Anuhazi. We talk a lot about them. And remember, they're from Dimension 12. Okay? They're from this level. And so that's why this is planet Armentana. Like, if you look at these levels of our planet, it goes from Earth and density 1. And density universe 2, it's Tara. So Earth ascends and becomes Tara. And density universe 3, Tara ascends to become Gaia. Density universe 4, Gaia ascends to become Armentana. So this is why it's called the Council of Armentana. These Lyran cat people, okay, Anuhazi, they're in the 12th dimension. So go figure. That's why they're the ones running the Council of Armentana. Okay, so let's go to the next council. The Council of Avion. Now remember, these are the beginning planets. Armentana. Let me make sure I'm doing this. Oh wait, I didn't do it. Shit. Okay, I'll be very careful about this. So Council of Armentana, Dimension 12. That is where the planet Armentana is. Dimension 11 is where the planet Avion is. And Dimension 10 is where the planet Vega is. Now Vega is all the like reptilians, the bird people, the mantis people. That's why the mantis and the Ceres are the ones operating this council, managing this Council of Vega. And it is the Pegasus and the Inu, that's the whale people, who are running Avion Council, the Amethyst Order Council. So that's Dimension 11. So we got Armentana, Avion. Let me look at it on a diagram again. Hello? It's supposed to be showing the diagram, so it's not. Hello, McFly. Come on, McFly. Show us the refresh. I do refresh, but we like to see it. I guess it doesn't like it when I switch back and forth between windows. It's silly, right? Come on, baby. We got this. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Photoshop is not working, you guys. Oh my gosh. All right, so I know later when I watch the live, when I flip back and forth, it will show it. But anyways, let's continue without the time matrix diagram. So this is now density 3. 7, 8, and 9 is density universe 3. Dimension 7, Dimension 8, Dimension 9. So we got Dimension 9, Council of Murok. That's a star system. You can look that up in Google. Like, I'm going to go do that real quick. Murok. Star system in Andromeda, right? Beta Andromeda? Andromeda. Oh, let me put Morocco star system. Star system. Or is it in Wikipedia, it's a prominent star in the northern, it is in northeast. Okay. Wow. It's in the Pegasus star constellation, right? Wow. Whoa, that makes sense when you think about it, because that's the well, here we got the Council of Morocco Andromeda. Well, it says right here Andromeda. So Morocco is a system in Andromeda, the Council of Nine. And it's the Emerald Order, it's the Amethyst Order races. Remember, by the flame, Amethyst Order has to do with like dolphins, whales, aquatic apes, Pegasus, deer, those kind of races. And they're also calling out the Andromeda Star League. So these are guardians of the Dimension 9 Andromeda Morocco system, SG9 system. So this is one of the Stargate Councils in Andromeda. So here's the Stargate Council 8. And that is in Mintaka Orion. So you guys, you could start having connections if you look at these councils. So here's a council of, which is, remember, these are all Dimensions 8, Council 8. And this is in the Mintaka planet star system of Orion. And so that has to do, that's being administrated by the Mantis beings and the Anuhazi. So Anuhazi are involved with Council 8 and Council 12. See? Anuhazi are running Council 12 and Council 8. So this is in Orion, though, the Orion Association of Planets. So there's different, wow, this is cool, because I haven't read this in a long time. So there's different organizations like the Orion Association of Planets, the Andromeda Star League. This is just called Christos Founders Races on the higher ones. So let's look at Council 7. Council of Epsilon, Arcturus. And, some of these guys are our friends. And, they're not all positive, but there's a lot of positive Arcturans. So Council of Epsilon. Stargate, Guardian Alliance Stargate Council of Epsilon. That's how you would say it. Guardian Alliance Stargate Council of Epsilon, Arcturus. Also called the Syrian Council Coalition. Crisis intervention. Whenever you see that, that means this council is being fought over, or it has drama, or there's problems. And also remember that this book was from 22 years ago, so it could already have been taken over, for example, from 20 plus years ago. The crisis intervention administration of the Master Council. Remember, we talked about the Master Council. And Azerite Security Team oversees the Emerald Order races within the Arcturan Federation of Planets. So that's the next league, Arcturan Federation of Planets. Stargate 7, baby, what's up, Arcturans? And then we have SG6. Now this goes now to Density Universe 2. We're getting close to our homeworld. This is the Council of Azerline. We already talked about SG6. The Blue Humans, Maharaji, and the... well, remember, it gets confusing because they add all these other associations. This is where Jesus came from. Jesus, Sananda Melchizedek, also called Jesus Christ, incarnated in human form in 12 BC. Okay, guardians of D6, Sirius B, SG6. Oh, Sirius B, SG6. Halls of Amoria, D6 passage. And so this is actually talks a lot about in the Voyager's books, because a lot of things happen around some of these Stargates, and some of the things that are being, happening in our Stargate Ascension process. And so they're also the ones, they're also the ones holding on to the 12 CDD plates. So these CDD plates are are kept safe in the 6th dimension by the Council, Guardian Alliance Stargate Council 6. So progenitors of the contemporary indigo types 1s and 2s. There's also, remember, type 3s. So we go on to the different councils, and I just want to go back to the chat for a bit. Yeah. So let me look at chat. Thank you guys for being here with us. And so you see there's all kinds of administrative levels of the Guardians for different levels of the creation. Just like there's Guardian administration levels, let's say in Dimension 9. But there's also some in Dimension 8, Dimension 7, Dimension 6. They will convene as councils, guardians. So what are the duties of a Stargate Council, for example? So this is something that we find ourselves being part of. We're part of these different councils, but it's not like the dark side where they're like tell you what to do and what not to do. So it's not like that. So you're going to get a lot of drama in the councils where they're trying to take them over. Then it's the bad guys. When you see some crisis intervention, well, there's a reason for that. And when you have a lot of channelers connecting to like Stargate, or no, they don't call them Stargates, they call them Council of 9. Let's do a search on that in the PDF. Council of 9. So and you will see some of the drama that can happen, that is happening. Just like the fallen angels want to take over our planet, want to distort our DNA and consciousness and all that. So nothing here. Let's look in Voyagers 2. Okay, page 417. Let me get rid of the 9. Maybe they spell it out. Council of Mu. Oh, that's Lemuria. The Council of Mu, Lemurian. Okay. And then we have Council of Mu, Council of Mu, Council of HU2, which is Density Universe 2. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of information about that. Council, Palladorian Council of Tara. Council of HU2 again. HU2, HU2. That's because the first part of this book is all about the Egypt and Atlantis and all that. Oh, Council of 12, also known as the Guardians of the 12 Pillars and the Founders. So remember, always connect the dimension. Oh, they're called Universal Federation. And they're meta-terrestrials up at that level. So these are new things that I haven't seen in a while. So the Universal Federation homies, what's up? The Council of Ra. Wait a second, I just saw the Council of Ra. The Council of the Ra Confederacy, which is in the Meta-Galactic Core, homies. And so that is Stargate 8, by the way. So you've learned about the Master Council, the Lyran High Council, now the Council of Ra Confederacy, the Council of 12. So you can tell what the difference between the good councils and the negative councils. There's that D12 Council of Lyra again. That's the Stargate, Guardian Alliance Stargate 12. See, I'm refreshing myself, and now I can say that. And remember, Stargate, Guardian Alliance Stargate 11, Council of Avion, Stargate 10, Council of Vega, Council of Mintaka, SG 8. Council of Nicaea is a bad council. Azerline, Council of 24. Whoa, Fallen Council. The 24 elders before the throne represented the fallen angelic Jehovian Anu Elohim forefathers of the Anunnaki Nibirian Council of 24. So you hear Council of 24, you know it's the Anunnaki fallen angelics from Nibiru. Council of 24 elders from the Anu Elohim overlords. The Anu Elohim Council of 24 elders began implanting Earth's planetary shields. That's what we have problems with. Earth's planetary shields. And they're using these negative technologies. So that's not a good one. So we want to stay away from the Council of Nicaea and the Council of 24 elders. That's it. So, yeah, they're called signet councils, you guys. So that's what I wanted to show you tonight, and I mean that's one of the things I want to make sure I went over. Just so you're aware of, there's different administrative levels of the Guardians. There isn't just one council that would manage all of them. Okay, there's different levels of the beings who actually live in that level. So just like, for example, the Council of Armatena, the Council of, the 12th one, the 12th Council, the Guardian Alliance Stargate Council 12 of Armatena. So that's a mouthful, but you realize you're being specific. Okay, so you can say GA, Guardian Alliance, Signet, Stargate, Council of whatever. Guardian Alliance, Stargate Council of 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, right? All these different councils. And so what it means to us, you just realize that some of you are doing work here on planet Earth, and we're meant to, our duties are down here, not in these councils. Because let's say you look at some of the secret space program information, like Corey Goode, Emery Smith. Corey Goode talks about being off planet. He talks about being in inner Earth. He talks about different councils, administrative beings, of meeting them. And just realize that would be, he talks about secret meetings off planet, on Mars, on the moon. Okay, so those aren't the Guardian councils, man. Okay, so, but there is things happen off planet, but there's also things that happen on the planet. And so this is just something that we become aware of in our own spiritual journey. Like, obviously, what Corey did was a very brutal type of awakening. Like, he was involved in the secret space program. They do horrible things to you there, but to awaken your abilities. But he does have amazing abilities after he went through that. But still, who wants to go be tortured and shit? To activate. We don't torture ourselves to become activated. You're right. So. Let me make sure I refresh the screen. But yeah, you guys. I mentioned Corey Goode, but just realized that his life has been threatened more than once. So he's had to change his public alignment a few times. He's had to debunk his own self. He did it in court. He debunked his own self. So yeah, there's some distortions going on there, but just realize that if your family was threatened, if your own life was threatened, if people you love were threatened, well, each individual would have to make a decision. What are you going to do? Are you going to do what you've been told to do, or are you going to risk your life and your family's lives? For example, how many of us have been put into that position? So. Anyways, I believe Corey Good's legit. I saw his body language. I saw his energies when he was first came onto the show. When he first was disclosing this information, he was scared shitless. You read him. Read Corey Good when he first started. That's all I'm saying. We can disagree. We can peacefully agree to disagree. I think Corey Good's the real deal, but at the end, he started becoming distorted. It's the same thing that people say about Ashana. She did awesome and then became distorted later, but that's a matter of opinion, by the way. And so that's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to start a whole dialogue about Corey Good. But he did talk about the blue avians and he talked about the sphere beings. What's up? Okay, he talked about a lot of awesome things. Truly, sincerely. So. Yeah, you're going to get these. You're saying now the SSP and the Dark Fleet are dark forces. And this happens. This happens. It's an ongoing thing. It's a modern ongoing thing. But it all started in Atlantis. Realize that all of this drama didn't happen yesterday, didn't happen in the New Age. It happened way before the New Age, way before Sumeria, into these ancient cultures that the mainstream science says doesn't exist. They say Atlantis doesn't exist. It's a myth. It's a fairy tale. Some people come up with proof, but it's not mainstream proof. So, but hey, they can't, because Atlantis is huge. You can't cover up Atlantis. It's going to keep coming up. And the truth does come out. The truth will be disclosed. And so it doesn't mean that all people are open to that truth. A lot of people have vested interest in their 3D distortions. And so they don't want to go into a free society. They don't want to have free energy. That will hurt a lot of corporations' profits. See, they don't want to have technology that cures you. So you bring out some med beds. Have you guys seen Elysium? If you want to, it's by Matt Damon. Matt Damon's in that movie. So if you go to YouTube and search Matt Damon, you don't even have to put his name. You just put Elysium med beds, and you will see a scene. Those technologies are real. Those technologies exist, but you're not allowed to be privy to it. You're not allowed to benefit from those technologies. Back in the days, we used to live 800 to 1,000 years old. Just like you see reflected in the Bible distortions. But they still talk about humans living long time. Did that ever make sense to you? Did your priest ever explain that just perfectly so you understood how it was possible? You learn of the distortions. Now you understand how we lived 800 years to 1,000 years, normal average lifespan, and then you also know why we don't live those type of lifespans now, because of the distortions and the planetary grids. The same reason why you talk about long lifespans. What about talking about immortality? Right? Don't just live a long time. Just stop aging. Stop aging. And so that would require a whole nother level of matter form. And so up there we are immortal. Up there we do have more perfected bodies, a more better consciousness, more psychic potential. We have 6 fingers and toes. We're breatharians. We don't need to eat. Women don't have to give birth anymore. It's kind of like a sack. It's described as a sack instead of inside your body. And, so there's a lot of improvements when you go to your new level. That's why you want to make it to Inner Earth. You want to go to 5D Tara, not stay on this timeline. Because all it's going to do is get worse and worse and worse. So if you think it's bad now, well, yeah, you're going to be going through a lot more horrible things. So I don't want to be here when that happens. I want to move on to my higher body form. I want to complete my mission here and move on. I'm an old soul ready to move on. What's up? I mean, do you guys feel like an old soul? Raise your hand or write it in the comments. You know, because a lot of indigos are old souls. Machiwa. Yeah, Zoto says Voyagers mentions the GF. And so since a lot of people who may watch this video are into Galactic Federation, you guys, this is not judgment on you. We're not attacking your belief system. We're simply talking about it from the Emerald Order point of view. This is the Emerald Order point of view, not connected to the Emerald Tablets, by the way, of Thoth. And so it is the Emerald Order who talks about the distortions of Galactic Federation. Now, a long time ago, they were good, but they're not good. They're dark. They're following the Anunnaki agendas. And so, since we brought it up, let's look at it, not from your brother Anuhazi, let's look at it from the Emerald Order teachings themselves. So, let's go to the PDF, and we'll look into the top. Go to the top and put in Galactic Federation. I like to call it the Galactic Fed. "72 results, but I want to get to the wait, I went too far. Here we go. All right, so the fallen angelic Anunnaki groups, okay? They were running the One World Order agenda. It is the Jehovah's Anunnaki that run Galactic Federation. Okay? This is a fallen angelic group. They're the same ones who created New Age channeling. And it's the same ones who run Galactic Federation. And you'll see here a note right here. So look at this note. No, not this note. Well, I thought there was a note for Galactic Federation. There isn't, but let's keep going down in Galactic Fed. Just so you see with your own eyes, I'm not making this up. The Emerald Order talks about it being not a good group. Okay, and this group intends to stage a mass landing with the Galactic Federation, which most people are thinking are good. So they're going to welcome this mass landing when it happens. And remember, there's a negative Pleiadians, and I want to be very clear here. These are the beautiful blonde ones. They're Luciferians, homies. And of course, a lot of people are going to see these beautiful blonde, male and female, blonde Pleiadians. They're going to fall in love with them and believe and trust them when they're actually got a dark agenda, man. They're obviously part of the Galactic Federation. That's who they're working with. It's the Anunnaki. Different Anunnaki races, including these ones. Let's go look more about the Galactic Fed. The Anunnaki Legions. The Anunnaki Legions of the Galactic Fed. And here's one of those negative councils. The Pleiadian Nibirian Council. The Galactic Fed right next to your precious Archangel Michael and your Ashtar command. These are all, well, see, that's what's interesting. They make you fall in love with Anunnaki. You think the Anunnaki are good, and now you think the Galactic Fed is good, and Ashtar command is good, and Archangel Michael's good, because you think the Anunnaki are good. No, you got it backwards. The Anunnaki are dark, fallen angels, and so is Archangel. So that means Archangel Michael's a fallen angel, Galactic Fed's a fallen angel, and so is Ashtar Command. Who work on external reverse Merkabahs. Reverse, remember? Reverse consciousness is reverse life. It's anti-human, it's anti-God, anti-Christos. This is what these fallen angelic Anunnaki bring us. Galactic Fed, responsible for the Tower of Babel, not Jehovah. Well, Jehovah is Anunnaki, so there we go. Galactic Fed was there. Galactic Fed was part of the Egyptian Dozier invasion several thousand years ago. The Galactic Fed are part of the Jehovian and Luciferian. That's where Lucifer, concept of Lucifer comes from. Inky Anunnaki. Galactic Fed. Sorry about the noise in the background. There's something going on outside. It sounds like a tow truck or something. Anyways, the Anu Melchizedek, that's on planet Earth, Illuminati human races, under the direction of the Galactic Fed and the Luciferian Pleiadians on Nibiru. And there was this whole thing about, you know, this is in the Arthurian drama. King Arthur was a real thing, just not like you read in the mainstream. The Guardians have a whole nother idea about the King Arthur and Excalibur sword, staff, Stargate tool from Arthur's guardianship. Arthur, part of the signet, you learned today what signet means, Stargate. Stargate Council Knights. What? That's a cool name. I want to be part of this Knight Stargate Council. I'm like, quest for the Holy Grail, homies. King Arthur, quest of the Holy Grail. Merlin. Just like you think some of these characters are good. Not good. Merlin, not good. It betrays the Emerald Covenant agreements. Okay? Guinevere and the Knights of the Rainbow Round Table. That's kind of cool, man. I want to do some artwork of this now. This inspires me to do... let me put that in my notes out of my thousands of notes that I have. King Arthur video. King Arthur video. You saw it here. You saw it here. Okay, so back to more Galactic Fed. Luciferian Knights Templar. You know, Knights Templar is not a good thing, right? I hope you know that. Never mind the Lucifer part. The Knights Templar are not good. They began a crusade to destroy or distort any of the remaining records of Atlantis. Oh, how come Atlantis doesn't exist? Because they removed the records. Kudos, thank you, not thank you to the Galactic Fed. 1700s. Oh, we got Galactic Fed doing their diabolical stuff back then too. Galactic Fed, Galactic Fed, Galactic Fed, Galactic Fed. Okay, this is September 2000, Men in Black. Shit. Men in Black is a real thing, homies. Now they're trying to take your attention off of that shit from movies. Now you're not thinking it's bad. It's in a movie. Oh, now you hear it in the Guardian teachings. Oh, that's not real. That's from a movie. No, you got it backwards. The movies are copying to distort and confuse you. It's the same thing with the Garden of Eden. What's Garden of Eden? That's in the Bible. Isn't that bad? And it's trying to throw you off. There is a real Garden of Eden. Not on planet Earth. It comes from another planet, from planet Tara. That's where we were created. Seated by the Oraphim Angelics. Seated us on the continent of Eden. In Tara. Machiwa. How you doing, homies? You guys, I just want to say if you guys are enjoying this work, this information, please, you guys, please support this work. I thank you in advance for the small gift of $5 or $10, $20, whatever you feel called to. I mean, Patty Paparazzi was throwing down $100 or whatever, you know, and more. And so you guys, thank you so much for that gift, because we can, this is how I eat, and this is how I'm able to do this work full time. It's a group effort. Thank you guys so much. And we already have HV, Star Sister, much respect. Thank you, Holy One. Christos Avatar, beautiful topic and lesson tonight. Thank you. Thank you, sister. And I love that number, 999. I like 333, like the numbers. But 999, hell yeah, baby, what's up? And you guys, you can also become a member to support the work. But you also get something in return as well, right? Because you can now join the group, and we have a Discord chat server. And so we have some convoy going on there, and we got rooms in there. We got, you can also do video rooms. So I set video rooms and private rooms if you want. So, and we share links. We share the articles and pictures and workshops in the members area. I'm grateful for this community today. Thank you, HV. 9 is your birth number? 9's my birth number. I was born on September 9. That's 9-9. What's up? What's up? This is why I love 9s. I was born at 11 something in the morning. So, yeah, 9-9. So, yeah. So, thank you guys for hanging with us. Whoa, here we go. Do you say Mirage Hacienne? Sorry if I can't say it correctly, but thank you so much, Mirage. Bless you, Holy One. I don't know where you're living. Tell it, share if you want to. Where are you living? Yes, Machiwa. Thank you, Holy One. Brother, sister, write it in the comments. Awesome. Thank you very much. Grateful to have you here with us, by the way. Woo! Let me see. Oh, let me see if I can do this. Yeah, there we go. That's celebrating. Yeah. Thank you, Holy One. Woohoo! Party time. Yeah. You guys, I just decided. I haven't done it in a while. Right? I haven't done it in a while. Got lit. So, I mean, on the show. So, if anyone, I want to say again, I had stopped smoking and I did it, smoked after it. OMG. It has shown it a time and time again. If you take a break from smoking and then try it the next time you smoke, it will be 3 times greater or more. So if you guys want to get lit tonight, please put a fire emoji in chat. We'll get lit. Don't worry, I don't do this all the time, but tonight I feel like I could. So, and so anyways, this is a journey, you guys, a group effort. And look at that. Oh my gosh. Zuzi Kingdom is definitely getting lit with 2 blunts. Right? 2, no less. Celine, Star Sister. Indigo Jamie, Sarah Holder. Stardust Goddess, Melvin Sanford wants to get lit. Free White Dove, Actunify, getting lit. And so, Starseeds and Indigos get lit. What's up? Okay, so we're talking about these Stargate Councils of 12, 11, 10, the positive Council of 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Let me go get my medicine. It will take me 15 seconds because it's over there. Machiwa! I'm gonna peek outside. I want to know what this noise is. Okay, now it makes sense. Woohoo! Party time! What's up, Vato Locos in the house? There's a tractor, dude. My neighbor across the street is trying to use their tractor. I noticed it. What? Wait a second. My neighbor is trying to do it. They're trying to. They have overgrown weeds and they're trying to figure out their tractor. So why at 8 o'clock in the morning? I guess because it's cool. Zach Beal TV. Excuse me. Zach Beal TV. Machiwa Holy One. Whoa. You know when it turns red or dark pink like that? My girlfriend and I thank you so much for your work. Thank you, Zach, to you and your girlfriend. Bless you, indigos or starseeds, right? Machiwa. Yeah. That is so awesome, Zach. Bless you. Awesome. Yeah, baby. And that's why I do this for you guys all the time, every day, Saturday through Sunday through Saturday. I'm doing this work for you guys. No joke, no messing around. I work from morning till generally around 8 or 9 p.m. So if you take 12 to 15 hours times 7 days a week, thank you, Zach. Thank you to all of you who are assisting and helping. All of you. Yeah. Machiwa. And so, I just recently got more cannabis. But this is still the leftover of my latest. I always use a little toothpick. I need my close-up glasses for this, right? Now, I've already smoked a couple days, so it's not going to be off the chart, but I think that's an excellent strategy to take a break from smoking. What's up? I gotta put this in isopropyl alcohol again. It's building up. Have you guys done that before on your glass pipes? It cleans your glass pipes really quickly. I let it soak all overnight, and then it's all gone. And then you don't have to do this, what I'm doing right now. So now let's put, you cleaned it out, and I should consider BON and also the letter G. BON and throw on the letter G. I should get one of those, right? Because I used to take a little bit, and then I could get 3 hits out of one bowl. I don't do that no more. I just do the whole bowl, so. I might as well do BON, the letter G. Oh, it's kind of full. I filled it up to the top, man. Maybe this is why I have inflammation, huh? Because I do a whole bowl in one shot. I don't mess around. Are you messing around? And I don't smoke, joints. In your elbow. I don't do this, the joints in your elbow. I don't do that because it takes too long. If you're with friends, it's fun because you're taking turns, but it is, one of the things I heard Corey Good talk about when he met one of the priestesses in Inner Earth. She drank some plant medicine, dude. and she asked him to do it with her. And so he's with some guardian chick. I don't know if she's actually Guardian Alliance. Some of the things I learned, they're not, because they're worshiping gods down there. I mean, they're worshiping gods, dude. They're not connecting to Law of One. So they're worshiping the goddess or the god, and something about Isis. As soon as he said Isis, man, she ain't no guardian. A guardian would know about goddess Isis or whatever. So you charge your medicine with intention. Psychic visions, that's an intention. You want to see things. Psychic energies, you want to feel things. I feel it down my spine, back of my head, top of my head, all across my forehead. And so as a starseed, you want to do this all naturally. Eventually you get to that point where it's all just natural. You don't need to rely or take something in. Or some people just do it for pain, but we shouldn't be in pain. We shouldn't be having issues with diseases or cancers or anything. You guys, honestly, I haven't been sick in years. And I don't always eat perfect, but that's one of the reasons. My family gets sick all the time, a lot, or regularly. Like, there's people in my family who suffer every single day. That shouldn't be happening. And I think people resign to suffering and think it's not possible to heal themselves, but you can. And certainly you don't want to rely on Western medicine or any type of external medicine. You want to learn how to do it inside. So bless, any affirmations, any charge, and send. Send, project. You're projecting from your palm chakra into your medicine. If you want to cleanse it, you can say cleanse, purify to the nourishment of my body. If there's something polluted or negative in these energies, some of us suspect in dispensary. So purify it. Do you believe in being able to heal with your hands, with your palms? Believe it and know it. Okay? Machiwa, we're magical beings. Get lit with me, star brothers and sisters, star beings of light. This doesn't help you ascend, you guys. I never said that. I'm not saying that. It simply boosts you, for a little while. Look at the time, for an hour. This is green tobacco. It's called wacky tobacco. So maybe you guys learned tonight for the first time that councils are Stargate councils. We're also part of something called in the higher densities. You would say like density 4, maybe density 3, I'm not sure, I have to check. But there's something called the Interdimensional Association of Free Worlds. IAFW, Interdimensional Association of Free Worlds, IAFW. And this has 25 billion different planets who are part of it. Kind of like we say United Nations down here, all these countries are part of it. Well, that doesn't come close to 25 billion. I'm feeling it building in my third eye, my chest, my feet chakra already. I'm feeling the back of my head. And something you learn in Cathara, like you can even ask Celine, she knows, there's a chakra in the back of your head. Like you can run your finger down and you will find a dip. In that dip pit area, that dip is one of your minor chakras. It's one of the Cathara points. And so I feel that, man. I feel all these chakras, but more, like the back of my head, the top of my head, the cross of my head, my sacral, my solar plexus, all these chakra. So those of you who may not experience psychic abilities yet, you're not sure if they even are real. I'm your brother Anhazi. I have no reason to lie to you guys. I'm just telling you, I'm just reporting to you. It's a physical energy you feel. You say if it's all in your head. It's not in your head, man. You literally feel it. Like someone's touching you. You know it's real. It's amazing feeling, wonderful feeling. The medicine works. The medicine truly takes my normal perception and pushes it up here. You can't deny it. Other people will even other Christos students will make fun of me for talking about plant medicine. Man, our brother Samuel, Dr. Samuel Lee, talks about plant medicine too. And he's also a guardian. Love you, brother. Okay? He talks about the benefits of a mushroom. Check him out. I haven't made videos like that, but I know that knowledge. Like we all heard about Mackenzie. Is that McKenna? McKenna is a famous, you want to call him hippie, spiritual leader of sorts. Like he was deep into consciousness. Because of these realms, access to these realms, access to these levels of yourself. It's you ask for proof. I can't prove to you this energy I'm feeling in my body, in my awareness, in my memory. How am I going to prove that? I can't take a picture of that and show it to you. But we teach you how to do it, how to replicate that experiment of consciousness, of mind, of spirit. Okay, you are multidimensional, so you better believe you have more than 5 senses. And there's more than just the 6th sense. You're not done there either. 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th. You see, in New Age, you're getting gypped. They only show you 7 chakras. The root through the crown. That's what they show you. Don't believe me? Look. You're going to find 7 chakras. That's all they see. That's all they're aware of. What? No. There's 15 chakras. Not less, not more. It's not an opinion. Realize law of one. Okay? If your spiritual teachings don't have the law of one in it, red flag. Hello. This person, this teacher, this leader is not talking about unity consciousness or Christ consciousness. Oh, what the F? Run away. Run away. Come here, holy ones. Okay? Those are distortions, and you want to empower yourself, not disempower yourself. Get stuck in this vampirism, into this succubus, into this black magic spell, into this fallen ones, fallen angelic ones. They hate you. They get excited about destroying you. It's like how the dark thinks. They're despicable, man. They think of you such low ways, and they salivate at your demise as they devour your energies as a group human mind. it's a fallen angelic war. Hardcore. You better believe these beings are dark. Whatever thing wicked that you can think of, you better believe they can think much, much, much worse. But you don't go into fear, holy ones. You are light. You are the true God, not the shadow God, false God. Because there's certainly many false gods. There's only one God. And we don't call it monotheism. There's only the one. All are one. The one. You are the one. I am the one. We are all the one. There is only the one. Expressing itself, projecting itself in many forms. We're all faces of God. A little tiny insect is a piece of Creator, expressing itself in levels of distortion. It's important to understand the concept of its distortion, because there is the original God, pure. Okay, that's everything. There's the original God. We can agree on that. There's a God, and there's only one God who created all. Everything came from one. That's why in our teachings we call God source. You can say God source, or just God. Okay? I'm just telling you what the Guardians say. Source. So source God projected itself into its God thinking, thoughts. Everything came from God's thoughts. How can it not come from God? You can't. You can't be here without a creator, God. Something created you. Something thought you. You're always the thought of God. You can never go outside of that. That happened before you existed. You can't go outside of which you did not exist. You came from creator. You came from source. Your source is God. Your source is creator. There's only one of those. So when you see some BS, and I can say BS religion, saying there's many gods, this is a lie. This is an intentional distortion. Now you're disempowering yourself. You're going into fragmentation. You are falling, angel. Fallen angel. So realize or don't realize this is not just lofty, love and light and that's all. Whoa, potty paparazzi. Woohoo! You kick ass, girl. I just mentioned that. 111111. Holy cow, that's a lot of ones. It was just 1111. No way. Yes way. Yeah. Maharaji priest, Anuhazi angelic, Jedi master activating our ancient dormant DNA, spiritual gifts, consciousness, expansion. Thank you for bringing us this knowledge. You're the best. You're the best, Patty. No one's broke your record, sister. What's up? Thank you. You're truly blessed. Hey, there's something called positive karma, man. I gotta make a video about that, and I'll make sure I put hashtag Patty Paparazzi. Thank you, sister. Big hugs, kisses. I know you're far away, right? You're in another country. You're up late or early. I don't know which one. Bless you, sister. Woohoo! And you guys, Patty is doing her own awakening. It's so beautiful to watch her grow. You got to check out her Instagram. I'm sure she won't mind me saying that. It's not a big deal. She wants to share her energy, so let's share your energy, Patty. Show them your wisdom. You inspire people, and you're only going to get better. So keep it up, Star Sister. Thank you guys for being here. You're all beautiful, blessed. Yeah. We're dancing in joy for God. We're dancing in freedom for God. We're dancing for life, for God, Machiwa. We got this. You got this. You're never alone. You're a collective. You're part of the unity. You're part of the one. I am one. I am God. I am sovereign. I am free. Say it like an affirmation. I am God. I am sovereign. I am free. And they'll call it blasphemy. I am God. I am sovereign. I am free. Bless all of you, brothers and sisters, awakening. Who's awakening? Okay, I got to make this a poll. We're doing a public poll. Are you awakening? There's no maybe, baby. You either are or you aren't. Which one is it? No maybe this time. It's a yes or it's a no. Are you awakening? Let's say a simpler way. Do you feel there's a shift happening in yourself and the world? Write it in the comments, baby. I'm going to make a poll. I hope you contribute and share with us as a group shield. I'm representing the Christ shield, Christos avatar shield, the human race shield, the diamond sun consciousness holding space here on earth for the guardian angelic nations. Blessed you, Emerald Covenant for life. Oh, if I'm going to be doing a sermon, it's going to be about the Guardian Alliance. No Galactic Federation. Those are the lost souls. Those are the dark homies, unfortunately. Our dark cuz. Oh, you're my dark cousin, man. What's up? Defense. Throw up your light. Shine your light. They don't like light. They want to devour your light. They want to devour the human spirit. Are you going to let them fall in angelics? Let's be specific. Let me get a drink of water, though. My lips are stuck now. Oh, boy. Sikamasu. You guys, this is part of the side effect, but I feel myself in a higher state. Like the medicine is really kicking in. So, Machiwa, I might have light language, if you guys don't mind. I hope you don't mind. If anyone minds, let me know. Because I might do light language. Mashutas, Makaya. Start a poll. Start a poll. Are you awakening? Real simple, to the point. Are you awakening? Awakening, holy child. Even if you don't think you're holy, you are. Just take my word for it. No, you are holy. You're all part of the God. That's what this thing is. Are you awakening, holy child? Yes or no? Are you awakening? Somewhat? It could be a little bit. Yeah, I feel a shift, Anuhazi. I really feel it. What's up? You can say yes then. Yes or no? No second. If you can't say yes or no, don't answer, please. Okay? So, woohoo! Party time! Mwah! Thank you, Patty. Bless you, sister. Woohoo! Yay! Yeah, 100% say yes, homies. I'm awakening. Are you awakening? No, I'm not awakening. Yes, I am. Yes, you are. We're awakening. Now, you guys don't have to agree with me 100%. Maybe something you can't stand, I do. But hey, there's something you're here for. Much respect to you and your beliefs. I know we can get along. I know we can find a common ground. And guess what? We don't have to convert each other. We can still actually get along. We can still have friendly debates. We can still love each other even. Be friends, be friendly, be kind. What's up? I'm your brother Anuhazi. Thank you for hanging with me tonight on this Christos Avatar Live. Why not share this video? Don't be shy. Don't be embarrassed. Oh, I don't want them to. I think they think you're crazy, Davian. What? It's okay. No judgment. They can judge us. They will. Some will. Some won't. Some are going to say, yeah, that rock and roll, I want to hear more. You'll see their comments. I get their emails. What's up? You want to know more? Well, here we go. Here's the master teacher. Her name is Ashana. Yasha. My star sister. Thank you, star sister Ashana. Bless you, Ashana. Much love to you, Ashana. Omnicrystal's love. Yeah. Sorry, my green screen is not perfect. I know. That's why I got to sit to the side. I can't figure it out yet. I will. Bless all of you. You guys are freaking changing your life. You're changing other people's lives. Everything you say is blessed. I know that's stretching it, but you know, that's your aim. You want to be blessed in your thoughts, in your reactions, in your vibration, your code, your speech, your way of, your swagger. Come on, homeboys, homegirls, we got this. We got this. I'm ready. You're ready. Let's do this. Come on, no more messing around. Yeah, I feel good. And I know you feel good. We're feeling good together because we got lit together. It was a vote. I voted. You guys voted. Yeah, we're getting lit. This is why I asked for your emojis. You see, you guys were saying, yeah, of course. We know you go into this higher version of yourself for a little while. You're not meant to go there all day long. No, it's like you got stuff to do down here. You can't just get lost in La La Land all the time. It's not really La La Land, but it's somewhere other than here. You're supposed to be doing stuff here too. So there we go. Find out what your mission is, home. Inside, you will know, I was here for this reason, and I'm doing it. Or are you not? Well, make a shift. Change. Be a doer. Get it done. You would even want to, you'd be excited about change, evolving, becoming more advanced. You're more spiritual, you're getting psychic, you're having extrasensory perceptions, paranormal, supernatural experiences, and you can't prove it to someone, and neither do you have to. This is an internal thing. Looking in here, you do the meditation. Can you sit still and relax and clear your thoughts? Or is that impossible? But if you tell yourself it's impossible, that's a black magic spell. A negative thing against yourself, by yourself. You programmed yourself. Now you're the one that can reprogram. Reprogram. You change, reverse the reversal. And then you go back to your normal. Get it? So you're actually reclaiming what you already were. Someone took your energy. You're taking it back. It's your energy. It's being returned with interest. You know? Or you got a lawsuit. I'm going to sue your ass for that amount of money. Shikas. Because money is energy. You understand? It's a frequency. There's all kinds of different, you would say, expectations on money or ideas about money or the identity of money. It's a freaking real energy, a spiritual energy, so because when you're going into a spiritual life, a journey, you're seeing these, you're literally experiencing extrasensory perceptions of these parts of reality, which is also you. It says 1333. So that's three threes in a row. I just noticed that. I noticed triple threes and triple nines and stuff. Woohoo! Yeah, rock and rolling, guys. Bless all of you on your spiritual journey. I mean, come on. Isn't that beautiful? Out of all this, we have, what? 100%. 100% of you say you're awakening. Woohoo! OMG! I don't think that's ever happened. Since it's never happened, I'm going to end the poll. I ended the poll. 100%. 100% are awakening. All right, that's so beautiful. And I know other people are just thinking I'm loco, crazy. You're crazy. You're schizophrenic. They're going to say low vibe energy. That's their thoughts. That's their words. It's like a person who cusses all the time. They don't know any other way. They just got to put the F word in every sentence they speak. For example, or more like this, more horrible words. Like the C word or whatever, you know? Whatever. So people are like this low energy, man. You speak about asses and shit and I don't know, disgusting shit, and it just puts your energy in the gutter. You're in a low vibration, and it's an attack on your sacred spirit. You don't want this vampiric energy, but people are putting it with their free will, man. They're getting this energy in their life. Shadow. There's shadow here in this world, man. Your parents had it, your generations before you had it, you have it, your children have it. There's some type of shadow. I don't mean sin. I mean there's some type of distortion in our DNA, in our consciousness. That's that word again. Distortion. That means of the original. There's the original, the good, the divine, the perfected, and then the part that became reverse of that. That's what demons are. That's what fallen angels are. These dark avatars, dark souls, dark oversouls. They're reverse energy, consciousness, spirit, dark, phantom, fallen. So I make many videos about fallen angels. I even make pictures of them for you. What's up? Have you seen a fallen angel? Write it in the comments. Because these beings are undeniable. You will feel their demonic energy, their wickedness. I know the Guardians aren't supposed to say wicked because that's polarized. But you guys know what I mean when I say wicked. Something that's very evil. See, you can't say evil. In this unity teachings, you got to be mindful of how you say something like that, because it makes a huge difference. You can go to a foreign country and not say it the proper form and insult somebody in their country because you don't know better. You just insulted them. You didn't like say something kind or something. So now they think you're an ass. Congratulations. So yeah, that's awesome, man. We got this going on. It's a strong energy. You feel this, Starseeds. Okay, you feel it inside. It's a divine connection. It's a divine history, a divine memory. You have this beautiful ancestry, spiritual hierarchy. Not hierarchy, but like an avatar has many selves. You're a huge avatar collective that, think about it, 1,725 minimum selves. Now, indigo children will have more, for example, because, that means they will live more lifetimes than most beings because they're doing extra work as guardians in different time periods. So they can end up with a lot more. So like 5,000, 6,000 lifetimes for some of us indigos and starseeds, because we're on these guardian projects in different time vectors and time continuums, even time cycles, great cycles of time. in the time hologram fields. These are hologram fields. The Guardians talk about this being the hologram of matter. Like a energy structure that enables spirit to go experience a physical reality, sort of like virtual reality, but it's more deeper than that. So you have a consciousness going into virtual reality. They're still in the same reality, right? You can say, but there's the reality of the energy of the computers, the computer energy. That's a consciousness. Everything's consciousness. Computers are made of consciousness. Everything is alive. You have to redefine life. Scientists have this horribly, horribly small vision of nature, and they only see carbon matter as living matter. When they don't see the whole unified field that, the ultra microparticles are alive, they're consciousness. So they make all the particles of the universe. So everything is made of this living consciousness, because everything's made of particles. So there's something called antimatter particles, and there's something called antimatter particles. So that's called particle. Particle becomes in a process of it's called fission and fusion. Fission, think of it as exploding out, separating, going into pieces, like a grenade hit and going psh, like this. Expansion. Or it will do the opposite. It won't go into expansion, it'll go into contraction, pull in. That's magnetic. Expansion is fission, electric. Fusion, think of fuse coming together, fusion coming together, contract. Expansion, contraction. This is what's happening to us. We're flashing off, flashing on. Manifest particle universe flashes on. And then our universe flashes off and then on the other side. Okay, so that's the antiparticles. So and then we flash off here, flash off, flash on, flash off, flash off. Reality comes physical, and then reality disappears, and the particle universe, and then the antiparticle universe. It's like a fission, fusion, 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 fission. And so we're going between both realities. This is why there is a parallel self. So this goes deep, right? But you have another version of you, your doppelganger self, also going through the same universes as you did, but in its own antiparticle self. But it has its own free will. So it's made some different decisions than you, but of course you both make the same decision. Ultimately, they're more advanced than us, and they're more ahead of us in frequency, but not by much. But they're called the parallel Earth that fell. So unfortunately, that ends up happening in the particle universe because it happened there. But we're all one. It gets weird, right? But that's the concept of unity consciousness, where everything is part of one big main consciousness, what we call God. So everything, all existence is God's thoughts. That's the universe, God's thoughts. But the Guardians teach us the mechanics behind it, the science behind it. So it goes more than just God's thoughts, because there's numbers and calculation and science, and so there's everything is God. So not just some parts That's not what the word God means. God means all universe. All existence, because universe is only one level. Because there's something greater than universe. Remember? Cosmos. So, there's all kinds of universes. Because if there's 24 different time matrices, and each one has 5 universes, so you just use math and figure out how many in the whole existence. God is great, man, and God is made of so much, uncountable worlds and beings, and is always creating. Every nanosecond is growing. God is all, but God is still going through creation. God doesn't stop creating. God doesn't stop expanding. God, creator, is constantly building itself. God is great. God is everything. And God is expanding itself from... It's like every single consciousness makes more consciousness, makes more consciousness. All of us are making God greater and greater. All of us are parts of the creator. We're all the thoughts of creator in these divine structures. Of course, you call something that's the structure of God divine. God's the perfect creation. God is perfect. We can agree on that, right? Unless you have some dark God, that's not perfect, but the darkness thinks it's perfect. But in truth, they're both right. You're all perfect. And we recognize the hologram for what it is. We recognize that we're using holograms. Ascended Masters are using holograms to expand God. So, God has purpose, right? Everything God does has purpose. There's no purpose. The divine creator knows everything because it is everything. The everything is the one, is what God is. God is everything. But there's original source. Creator is the original creator. Everything is within creator. There's no way some bad person, for example, or some fallen angel can be outside of God. So your whole idea about sinners, that's a control system. Because now they got a reason to control you. But God's not out here. God's everywhere. But no, they say, no, God's right here. And it has a name. And you must worship it and be subservient to it. Honey, I don't think so. Fallen angel system. 666 system. Dark system. Yeah, it makes my mouth dry when I do medicine. One of those side effects, right? Blessing to all of you. We should dance, Starseeds. Let's have a Starseed dance. I know my hand disappears, right? Woo! You guys, I'm in the middle of making a Toth video. It's going to be on fire. It's going to be awesome, man. What's up? Just saying, it's coming soon to a Starseed channel near you. So stay tuned for that video. I think it's going to go viral on one of these platforms. I want to say something publicly. On Instagram, I saw 100,000 of my views disappear on one of my videos, man. It's never happened before, so I never had a reason to screenshot it. Because I was like past 900,000. And then it went down to 800,000. And I know my eyes were not wrong. It took I was so excited when it turned to 900, over 900,000, because I still haven't hit 1 million on Instagram yet. I have on TikTok, um, but yeah, you guys, it's been exciting. I can't believe that happened. No, that's horrible, right? That they just outright just pulled that. No explanation, no email. Just what can I say, right? That's just 100,000 views, no big deal. Shit. I was gonna be close to 1 million finally, but what's up? I love my Instagram team. It's just that obviously my main channel is YouTube, and so, but hey, they can come watch this if they want, right? Bless all of you who are on your journey, who are making your changes, who are becoming enlightened, who are becoming what a starseed's meant to be, a wayshore, a trailblazer. You should be assisting, like in a leadership's, not only like authority, I mean like you should be the one organizing people getting together and then creating opportunities for people to get their what they need to have done, communities that can, I don't know, but you know, because there's so much distortion in the world. There's a lot of, still, even if people can be racist, that's like, to some of us, like, how? Why would people even think this stuff in their brain? But there's conditioning, and people have been brainwashed into this stuff. So it doesn't help that religion does that, and it's like a lot of manipulation going on even in social media. You know, you better believe that a lot of this stuff, social media, has to do with dark forces. You better believe they're guiding it in some way. And you can't just claim conspiracy theory like that's supposed to make a difference. If there's ideas out there that it could be possible, you still look into it. So when you're on a journey, spiritual journey, you're not naive about those things, especially when a lot of us have dealt with it from personal experience, right? It's almost like you don't need to prove it to someone. They'll say, prove it. I don't have to. You have to go look inside and do the hard work and do meditation, change your life. That's why spiritual change is the biggest thing. You're actually making changes and you're committed to it. You're serious about it, you guys. You're going to make a difference. You're going to find those opportunities in your life come into manifest because you're on the right path. Your intended mission, your intended trajectory, your correct polarity. You're trying to represent a guardian. So behave and speak like a guardian. Blessings to you, guardians. Guardian Angelic Nations, Guardian Alliance, Guardians, guard and protect, defend, are blessed, shine light, are part of unity consciousness, Christ consciousness, and you and billions of other planets. Literally. That's what is the Guardian Angelic Nations. Remember I showed you guys on the PDF once. It's so beautiful, right? They were part of something called the Guardian Angelic Nations. And we're going to have some low vibe people. You can guarantee on some of these, one of these platforms, or more than one, will have this attitude. A polarized reaction. People who do not stop to think before they speak or behave. So it's being ruled by anger or some rage, you know, some mental stuff. Some people will trip out. They can't handle reality sometimes. So they're like, we'll do something bad maybe. You know, it's not always a conspiracy. Sometimes really people do
have psychotic breakdowns, right? I mean, stress in one form or another, or more than stress, like someone's violence or something, or fear, or of being hurt or something. I mean, these are all lower forces. These are negative forces, vampiric forces. We got to see it as energy. We got to see it as consciousness, dark consciousness. And we can't be naive. We can't be love, light, and clueless. We have to be aware and of the darkness and know how to guard against it, defend against it. That's what we do as light workers. What do you think they're called? Light. You represent light, not the dark. You're pro-life, pro-God, not anti-God, anti-Christos. That's what I love about these teachings. You learn that with, it becomes so strong resonance within you. You feel it. You know this is truth. Something is activating in you, holy wands. It's a blessed gift. Thank you, guardians. Thank you for watching out for my back. Bless you, holy wands. It's about love. And we talked about those, we showed you on the screen, the 12 attitudes of mastery. Because no one can give you your spiritual mastery. Not through some savior, Messiah, not from some saint, not some God, demigod, God as in pagan or monotheistic, anything but the unified God. They don't see all God. They see a part of God. They're, polarized. They don't see the all. They see a part. I would rather see the all. I don't want to limit myself and God to just this when there's more. Everything is God. How could it not be? So, we have to adjust our thinking to realize that everything is a piece of God. I am, you are, that person, that animal, that insect, everything. That rock is God. That poop is God. So, anything disgusting, anything dark, anything wonderful and sweet and beautiful, anything ugly, wrong, right, evil, good, no, that's all polarized thinking. We're not condoning the darkness. We're simply saying that it's a not a unity thing. It's only part thing. So if you guys want to just have part of creation, part of God, then I guess you can have fun in your system. I include all the parts of God. Men and women, not just one is better than the other. That's the unequal system, not the unity system. So we're equal, men and women. But people in religion don't like that. They want a king of the castle. The women like to be put down, I guess. Well, maybe it's not a matter of liking it, but no, women, divorce his ass if he does that. Say, I want half. I want half. I'm divorcing your ass. So I'm sure there's some wealthy woman and the husband wants to divorce her ass. I want half of your millions or billions. I want half because I didn't work my ass, but you did. Thank you. Sorry, guys. But anyways, it's been a spiritual journey, right? I mean, we find about all these parts of ourselves, and then one of those parts could be on one of these Guardian Alliance, Stargate Councils, Signet Councils. Bless you, Starseed, Star League. Don't you look good in your uniform? Galactic Officer of the Law of One. Unity, baby. Of course, we still have security to not let any goblins in, any gargoyles, any demons, fallen angelics, not invited, not welcomed. We want light, we want love, we want trust, safety. What's up, spiritual G's, gangsters and Christos? Yeah, and we spell that with the K. What's up, Christ? In our language, the Anuhazi, that's the Lyran feline cat people. The Anuhazi, meow. Okay, lion people. Chichakowa, hamatechewa, havastekesi. I told you, right? Kaya voshuye, vasto ataime, haye pokohoye, soshayu komai, machiniko asatayua, haiko boshuni, mata ayeka mahana, haikete ewa ato ohi koshima te ewa mahama, eta te hiwa so, haye mokohoima. It changed. It changed a few times, like one after another. See, I can keep going on or I can stop it. I'm present. It's part of myself. I am Kochima Taike Mohana Ho Chuchipa Ajukana and Chike Hosu Hamakotonai Chipo Ohoimi Hiwanaha I took a chichi asuta achuno popipiwa Ama Kiti ain't Chichu Oshunautsua Avo Kaini Maito in Chicho Hakai Amputa Aike Mushita Evoshuawa. So I will stop it. I was allowing it, so it's a flow, and I stopped the flow. That was interesting. And the energy feels good. I feel this flow. And, it's kind of like you can see these the soul part of you, and then you can see the greater oversoul, right? And then there's even a farther greater being, out here in the 12th dimension, baby, the avatar, the holy avatars. I'm an avatar, you're an avatar, homie. Christ avatar. This is why I call you holy ones. Because you are. Not some. They want to say that it's a chosen people of God. What? First of all, you don't know what is God. If you think that's what's God, that's a poser saying it's creator. It created your ass. No, it did not. The creator did, not this false God. Some beings claiming to be God, at the same time not behaving like God. Remember, God's undistorted. there is distortion of creator that became dark. You know, it's kind of like in the virtual world, you can have a virus or something that harms your consciousness or your health. In the virtual lives, or you call them holographic lives, but doesn't make them not real. It doesn't make them not important or not real. I just said that already. But, you know, remember, everything is alive. Even when you think you're just silly or dumb or stupid, I'm not God. I'm not creator. I don't act like God sometimes, you know, like this. Well, where did you get your ideas about what God thinks of itself? How do you know what God feels about itself? How Creator God feels about itself, its parts. Do you think it judges some of itself? Maybe the humans judge themselves, but, you know, because all of you think you're terrible sinners or something. But does that mean Creator God, the real God, judged you this way? Just because some religion says there's this attributes of anger and murder and jealousy. Yeah, this is God's jealous. All these negative concepts, man, it blows your mind. It really makes you think, or unless you're so brainwashed. It's like cult mentality. It truly is. And it's hard to break free from at first. It wasn't too hard for me. I said, I'm out of here. Oh, shit. I was keeping a bottle of water near me. It's right over there. So, but yeah, you guys, I think it's been awesome. Thank you for hanging with me tonight. You guys are beautiful. You guys are sexy. God is sexy and ugly, you know, because God's everything. God is positive and God's negative because God's everything. So, yeah. Capricious. God's capricious. God's depressed. God's having orgasm. God's giving birth. God is going through human 3D earth or death. God is going through ascension. God is murdering somebody. God is cheating on somebody. God is everything. Do you know what the word everything means? It doesn't change. It's all, everything means all. Everything. Everything. What about them? No, you already know. You don't have to ask because you should already know everything is one. You know. Everything is God. All are God. It's not just some made-up idea. Think about it. Come on, think about it. Why do you think there's a place where God doesn't exist? Tell me. Explain it to me in the comments if you want to. Explain to us why you think that. Please. Bless you. You're on your journey. I'm on my journey. How you doing? Are you going to ascend, holy ones? Are you going to do it? Go beyond? Are you going to reclaim your consciousness? Or are you going to let someone disempower you? No way, no thank you. I'm doing this. We're doing this. We're awakening. I'm awakening. You're awakening, brother. Your sister. We got this. It's a team effort. Didn't you notice? We're a team. I love you, Team Indigo. I love you, Team Angelic Human Awakening, Starseeds Awakening. I'm going to finish up this live, Holy Wands. I kept you a little bit longer because we got lit together. It was a fun time to get lit together. Yeah, baby. Now you guys got the munchies. I'm going to go snack. I'm going to go eat my vegan electric chili alkaline, baby. What's up? No meat, but still tastes delicious. Hell yeah, you do those seasonings, put some oregano, put some, of course, powdered onion, a few other sprinkles of other herbs. What's up, guys? I'm so happy about you hanging out with me. We have a blast. We go through different energies on my show, right? You experience different stuff on my show, right? Bless you guys, all of you who are members of this channel. Look at your star. OMG, you guys have been members for so many months. Look at you. Give me a hug and a kiss. Bless all of you. I can be friendly and playful. So can you, and you, and you. You don't have to be such a stiff all the time. Relax. Kick back. Practice omni-love. Just be chill, man. Get along with one another. Don't judge. Just be, treat everyone as God. Treat animals with respect. Treat insects. I capture crickets. I showed you. So, yeah, I noticed there's less of them now. So there was some huge growth spurt, but now they're subsiding, which is a good sign because I've been having to catch crickets all the time, man, throughout my day. I mean, mostly come at night, but still, I see crickets around, and it's like, damn, man. And what really bothers me is when one of them, one time, started chirping. That's annoying, right? And you can't get to it. Oh, yeah. Shit. I guess no, it's cool. It's cool, guys. No, wait. It's got to be proper. It's right here. Sorry. Woohoo! Yeah, baby. You're my homies. You're my family. What's up, family? How you doing, homies? Let's sing our little affirmations together. That really helped. Shaddai Ude Akuntan. Shaddai Ude Akuntan. Shaddai Ude Akuntan. Inner Christ, inner God. You are God. So say it with me. I am God. I am sovereign. I am free. I am God. I am sovereign. I am free. I am God. I am sovereign. I am free. Bless you. Bless you. Machiwa. It's been so wonderful hanging with you guys. You're special. Yeah, so I got a juicy video coming. This Toth, I'm going to smack down this Toth video. It's going to be on fire. Yeah. I just predict it. I think so. Anyways, after that, I think I'm going to make another Archangel Michael video. But first I should do a Metatron video. Reveal light. Shining light. Shining. Exposing darkness. We are working our energy, our spirit, our consciousness. We are running our code in this world from a higher consciousness, spirit, identity. You come into the body as a spirit energy. Experience this 3D physical world. You have memories, you have emotions, and you are feeling an experience. This is one of many. You have many experiences, and they're simultaneous. But some of your selves, like maybe this one on Earth, doesn't perceive the other ones because you're cut off in your senses, in your awareness. Can you come into the present? Feel that oneness. Okay? Like mindfulness. You're mindful of your surroundings, mindful of your identity, mindful of your plans. You're like been doing this for a while. So, yeah, we get a lot of interesting people, you know, not players, but we are ascended masters who come into this experience. And quite frankly, though, we're not supposed to forget. We're supposed to remember everything. But there's distortions in our DNA, so that makes distortions in a lot of our memory. We're cut off from it. But the reason why some people remember is they're like starseeds who are activating their higher DNA, the higher chakras. And so when you do that, you return memory. You return the DNA, the consciousness, the memory comes back. And so it's not even something you have to learn. It's just something you will remember. When it downloads, that activation will return memory. And so bless you, because you're going to go through this. It'll be one of your moments in your life you call, which, you know, evolved, epoch up your spiritual game, right? You just hit another plateau, another level of yourself, Holy One. Machiwa, I love you, and all. Bless all of you who come to this channel on a regular basis. You're getting this code, this spirit, this memory. It's just, I'm not teaching you anything. I'm just simply helping you to remember what you already know. Just like Ashana helped me remember. Now I want to help other people who have never heard of this information before remember. So remember, I always give source, you guys. That's coming from Ashiana Dean, and she's the one that started the Voyagers books. So I give source where sources due. Some people teach this stuff and don't. It's sad. That's her teacher. And so she's the one that was the first one. She's called Speaker 1 for that reason. So there used to be a Speaker 2 and Speaker 3. There no longer is. But bless Ashana for bringing this information. This book changed my life. Out of all the books I've owned in my whole life, this one right here, this specific book, because there's 3 Voyagers books. This is the first one, the original one. This changed my life. You don't have to get the physical book. We talk about the PDF. So, you guys, some of you are evolving your spiritual life. Always, never stop learning. Always keep learning. And guess what? When you get full of knowledge, you also are free to teach. You guys, some of you are coming out and teaching. Like I just mentioned earlier, Patty, and thank you to Patty and all of you who did donations. You guys, bless you. So a lot of you are starting to teach in social media. And that might just start with you posting other spiritual content, but eventually you want to start making your own videos of talking about some of these concepts, you guys. Start talking about twin flames, soulmates, something from the Emerald Order point of view, from these teachings. Might as well, because it's me and Samuel Lee and a few others out there who are talking, and our sister, I want to point out to Space Storia. You can find her by searching for her on YouTube. Space, like outer space. Storia, like Storia. Storie. And so there used to be others who kind of quit or something. Like Ireland Clark, bless her sister. She used to be interested in these teachings, but she fell out of interest with it. And that's okay, to each their own, no judgment. I was just happy when she was talking these teachings. It was cool. So her narrative is different than mine, but that's okay. And same with Lisa Renee. It's not like I agree with everything she does. But these teachings I agree with, I resonate with. Because I don't believe if I would have had the profound experiences I had, like in starting in 2022, 2023 for sure, and definitely 2024, I feel myself expanding. And I think some of you guys are feeling yourselves expanding. Like, just a little bit of this knowledge helps you tremendously, I believe. I know maybe some people say that's kind of like your mom saying you're beautiful or handsome. It's just my mom. I want an actual girl to say that, right? I remember that in high school. But anyways, bless all of you guys on this journey. You're finding your inner Christos. It's a beautiful experience that we're finding the inner Christ together, you guys. And it's not from a space of ego. That's a space of joy. That's a space of celebration. Remembering that we're angelic humans and we're trying to reclaim that Diamond Sun DNA. Diamond Sun, baby. We're avatar, guardian, angelic beings. We're part of the Guardian Alliance. We're part of the Interdimensional Association of Free Worlds. We're part of the Guardian Angelic Nations. We serve the Source. We serve God, the true God, the omni-loving God, unconditional loving God. No conditions. You can hate God and still God will love you. I love you, even if you hate me. You are Creator's thoughts. I am Creator's thoughts. Speak Creator's thoughts. Speak what created you. What created you is what you are. You are your creation. You are God expressing its creations. It's beautiful, man. It's divine. You are God's creations. You're God's thoughts. You are thinking. You are God thinking. You are God thinking, baby. What's up? And that's not arrogance and pride. That's just you saying, what's up? All right, you guys. I sorry to keep you for so long. Bless all of you. Excuse me. Bless all of you. Stardust Goddess. Good night, sister. Thank you, Celine and Indigo Wizard, the present moderators for tonight. Thank you for being service to you guys, both of you. And bless all of you members. Thank you so much, my members. You help me do this, and you help me live. I mean, this is how it works. Thank you so much for supporting this work, and your brother Enhazi. And I miss you guys between lives. That's so cool that we can do this all together. And there's people growing, like Robin Kirk. So glad to have you, Robin. Monster Quinn, hey sister. Love you, sister. See you, brother Indigo. Sister Celine. Robin Kirk, Stephen Oswald. Okay, Indigo. Yeah, let me know, man, about those interviews. That'd be cool. Yeah, that'd be cool, man. I'll just have them give me a bio or something, and then blessings. Love you guys. Giannis111. Love you, sister, brother, brothers and sisters. Mr. Mendizim. Zoto. Good night, you guys. Did we finish the affirmations? Oh, I think we did. All right, you guys. Check out my other videos. Smash that like button. If you want to hear more about spiritual awakening and ascension, become a member if you haven't already. And why not? I mean, subscriber. But if you want to, become a member too. That means it's a paid membership by the month. And so we have a community for that as well. Bless all of you. I hope you guys have sweet dreams, lucid dreams. I hope you see your spirit guide tonight, your higher self, your archangelic self, your avatar self. Blessings to you. And always put protection on yourself. Come on, do your Maharic seal, your Christ shield. What's up, holy avatars, Christos avatars, angelic humans, Azarites, Oraphim, all the guardian races, guardian angelic nations. Bless you, God. Much blessings, God. Joy and bliss. Yeah, man, that's the way it's supposed to be. Positive. Yes, connecting to the divine. You're divine. Don't forget it. I'm God. You're God, sister, brother. Peace. Namaste. You're fly. God's sexy. What's up, beautiful? Yeah. Woohoo! I don't want to say goodnight, so I won't. Yeah.